Hi everyone, welcome to Carmen's Australian Storytime. Today I am reading a beautiful book called The Great Australian Bite. It's written and illustrated by Mitchell Toy. Let's have a look at the blurb. I love the windmill. The flavour of Australia in one large scoop. Jump aboard Koala's ice cream van as it zigzags across our sunburnt country in an imaginative celebration of the animals and places that make Australia unique, all to the tune of a chanting rhyme. Michael Toy's nostalgic story and glorious, exuberant artwork from the ultimate postcard of Australia, with each page filled with wonderful hidden details to explore en route the greatest Aussie road trip ever. Are you curious about this book? Why did he use the word scoop? And why is there music? Let's see if there's any clues on the front. What do you think? And in Australia, what makes a nice tune that we all know? The ice cream truck. But the koala's driving the ice cream truck. And these Aussie things on the pages. One sunny summer afternoon when skies are wide and blue, I'm kept indoors to learn about the rain in Humpty Doo. The rain up there in Humpty Doo runs deep, says Mrs. Crow. So listen closely, girls and boys. One day you'll need to know. So Humpty Doo is right at the top of Australia in Darwin. Can you see things that don't belong out in the garden? I wonder if this girl is using her imagination. Oh, and I'm thinking of little Miss Evie. Look, there's a koala on the pencil. Oh, and there's a lizard and an opal. So many wonderful things to look at on these pages. My sleepy eyes are closing when I hear a cheerful tune. It calls me through the window to that summer afternoon. I chase it out the gate through the dusty breeze and heat. I chase that happy golden tune the whole way down the street. What is she chasing? And when I catch it, goodness me, I can't believe my eyes to see an ice cream flavour list of such impressive size. There's toffee, berry, lamington, and sweet vanilla slice, and magic rainbow flavour that makes rainy days turn nice. A voice behind the register calls, "Come and join the crew. We'll take Koala Highway all the way to Humpty Doo. We'll go beyond the back of Burke, and everyone we meet will have as many ice creams as they ever want to eat." Sounds good. The Koala Highway. Oh wow, looks like they're in the big city of, use your visual clues, Melbourne in Victoria. Oh, of course, where the best coffees come from. We take Koala Highway south of Yarrak and Castlemaine and wave at WaddlingWombats sipping coffee in the lane. Their favourite place has plastic crates and paper tablecloth and serves the greatest spicy chai with cappuccino froth. A fair way south of Milkshake Hills, near Eggs and Bacon Bay, a game of hide-and-seek is played among the trees all day. The cheeky devils count to 10 as forest fun begins. They do their very best to hide, but Tiger always wins. Oh, so where have they gone now? Use your visual clues. Tasmania. They're all the way down the bottom of Australia. So I love this ice cream with the Tassie Devil on the top. And of course, Tassie's got really good soft drinks. And what does it say? Oh, convicts. Yes, that's where the convicts settled, isn't it, in Tasmania? At Port Arthur. Far north of Tiddy Widdy Beach, up Cooper Pedy Way, some cool echidnas dig a home among the dirt and clay. Before the ice creams melt away, we get them underground, in tunnels deep below where precious opal stones are found. Cooper Pedy in South Australia. Wow, this koala's driving a very long way. Look at that interesting place to live underground. I think the ice cream still might melt there. It's pretty hot. We drive on west of Bindi Bindi, west of Murrumbidgee, where drinks are in the esky for a picnic by the sea. Hungry gulls have gathered at the smell of chips and flake, and quackers start a quarrel when a scallop's called a cake. Look at all those amazing umbrellas. The artwork in this is beautiful. I love it, I love it, I love it. And they're in Western Australia now. Look at those quackers having a fight over the scallops. I read a book about quackers just recently, didn't I? A little way past Alice Springs and right at Uluru, there sits a desert waterhole with shining waters blue. The jolly swagman jumps from high with one almighty splosh and splashes lazy lizards who have come down for a wash. Oh, they're back up in Darwin now. That looks like a great watering hole, doesn't it? I see camels. Oh, and the koala's got his floaties on. We follow Murrumbidgee River north of Yankee Hat, where sheep inside the shearing shed enjoy a trim and chat. The thirsty shearers break a sweat and guzzle ginger beers amid the noise of teacups and the clicking of the shears. I have a friend who goes out to his family's farm to shear the sheep, and he brings me back some wool sometimes. We go on east of Goolagong, beyond the Great Divide, where yachts and boats in hundreds float along the harbour side. They drift on past the Opera House, where Madame Cockatoo will screech a matinee before a curtain call or two. Look at all those colourful boats, and the Sydney Opera House and the Harbour Bridge. All amazing things you can see when you go to Sydney. And look, these are all cut out of the hedges. Oh, and the sign's right down here. Up north of Kinkin, north of Gingin, north of Coral Cove, a scuba diver goes below to find a treasure trove. A fish of every colour swims along the ocean floor, where coral giants slumber for 1,000 years or more. They're up in Queensland. That's where I live. Not quite up this far, but I definitely am going there at Christmas time again to read some books up north. Humpty Doo, heading back up to the territory. Along Koala Highway, very close to Humpty Doo, the sky grows dark and moody as a storm begins to brew. Our ferry driver says, perhaps we should have stayed indoors, because the rain is coming, and when it pours and pours. We've talked about that too, haven't we? I think that's in my Ernie Loves to Dance with the Didgeridoo book, where when it rains, it's called the wet season, and it rains and rains and rains, and the dry land becomes a river and a wetland. The water rises up, and now I wish I knew what Mrs. Crow had said about the rain in Humpty Doo. Because you remember, she was looking out the window thinking about the fish in cans, I think, when Mrs. Crow was telling about the rain. It flows so very deep, with howling wind and hail, perhaps a magic rainbow scoop will save us from the gale. Ice cream's magic. The stormy weather stands no chance against the rainbow blast. It shoots me through the clear blue sky the whole way back to class. The lesson's done, said Mrs. Crow. Now go outside to play, and the music from that magic journey softly fades away. Do you think she was imagining the whole thing? But on Koala Highway, out among the kangaroos, beyond the back of Burke and on the way to Humpty Doo, I know that cheerful ice cream tune will never go away. So listen closely, girls and boys. One day you'll hear it play. Oh, if you live in Australia, chances are you might hear that ice cream truck in your street. And I love all of this beautiful artwork, all of the wonderful things we have in Australia. Thank you for joining me on Carmen's Australian Storytime. I hope you enjoyed that book as much as I did. In fact, I love this book so much, I'm going to send it to my friends in America so they can enjoy it too. And Evie, I hope you enjoyed reading about the furry koala and the ice cream truck. I know that one of Evie's favourite ice creams is a peanut butter and caramel ice cream. What's your favourite ice cream? I think mine might be mint, choc mint. Alright, thank you for joining me. Don't forget to click and subscribe, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.